Good morning, Warren First Three Niners. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live once again in this amazing Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli studios. And again, if you have not tried out some of their newest concoctions like there, and again, I'm going to jack up the names, but they were so good. Their couscous sides and their macaroni, their cold macaroni salad. Oh my gosh, it was so good the other day. So thanks to Matt and Anna for letting us try that as well because it was so good, like to the point I wouldn't want some right now. But with that said, currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 35 degrees. It feels like 22, so it is a little bit chilly. But tonight's low is 32 degrees. Now, with that said, today, as the high is supposed to be in the 40s, as high as 48 degrees. Tomorrow, it's going to be cloudy, high of 60, low of 32. Saturday is high of 56, low of 43. And then on Sunday, guys, the high is going to be 54, low 40. And we do have a chance of some rain on Sunday with a 40% chance of rain, as I am looking to see around roughly what time the precipitation's going to hit. And it looks like between 12 a.m. and 7 a.m. we might get like at least like 0.25 inches of rain, if that. But after it says Sunday's low will be 40 after 11 p.m. and the high will be 54 between 3 and 4 p.m. The temperature range will feel like 38 to 49, but wind will make it feel a little bit cooler than its actual temp. And then a little after 11 p.m., getting into the midnight hour, we are going to see some rain precipitation happen with that. And like I said, it's only a 40% chance of rain. And again, I want to say thank you to as I'm going to try out our new thing. Ooh, did I do it? Do I have to add this to the stage to go up? Yeah. So again, I want to say thanks to our community weather sponsors, which is Reddick Brown Ford. If you have not tried yet to get your car cleaned, detailed, like all that mess, because I have a mommy car, I use them as well when I can. But one cool thing, the feature that they do each month is the pickup and delivery service. If you have not tried that, you definitely need to get involved in that because I could schedule this and they could come today. You got to schedule it, of course. And while I'm doing my podcast, they can go, fix the oil change, do the wipers, things like that. And then they would bring the vehicle back to you. If you're a new mom out at your home and, you can't get out because of that newborn baby. I mean, it's just things you think of. If you're a dad out there that is a workaholic like my husband is, you could go out there and easily, schedule it and they can come pick up your vehicle so you can get that paperwork or whatever you got to do at home or at your office as well. But again, that is Reddick Brown Ford. Make sure you check them out as well because it's just a good time. Oh, it's coming back. It don't want to leave. With that said, I hope everybody is enjoying this fantastic Let's Go Thursday. I am so ready for the weekend. We are jam-packed between now and this weekend. And every now and then I will tell everybody, before we cut to break right quick, is the fact of make sure you wash your hands. I still feel a little like wonk wonk. And that's why Brian is not here. He doesn't feel good either. He's still dealing with his stuff. But I will tell you this, guys, I'd say this because everybody's like, Kelly, go rest. If I can wake up and I feel good in the morning to give that hour and a half show for you guys, I'm going to bring it because they all deserve it. But yesterday, I was so glad that it was my off day. I was not a happy camper. I was sleeping and resting in my home. And it was just, I did get a lot of phone calls, work-related wise that I took. But I got some well-deserved rest because for some reason, it just creeps up on Tuesday nights and then I have to deal with it Wednesday morning, it feels like. And I just was not myself. I was tired. My throat was hurting, and again, I was walking out Tuesday when all that wind was coming around when I was handing out my newsletters. And I'm like, God, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Good morning, Hunter. Shout out to Hunter Rains. If you are not a part of his page, it's the Warren County, Warren County emergency notifications page talks about all things Warren County of emergencies because, kind of decluttering from what's on chatter because it's hard to see when it's an emergency. Or if you hear of an emergency, let Hunter and his staff know. But real quickly, we are going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
At 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready for fall with Randall Walker Farms, where fall planning begins. Welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Again, currently in downtown McMinnville, it is 35 degrees. And good morning to you if you're waking up with us. Don't forget, we just introduced this week. If you would like to call in and you want to be heard, if you have any events going on or something that's going on in the community that you would like us to be aware of, you can call us and be on our live show today, and I'll make a note right here. Call me at 931-369-3050. But remember, guys, we got to keep it classy. No, don't ugly words. Don't make me hang up on you. But with that said, if you want to be heard on this live show, give us a call at 931-369-3050. Whether it's got birthday shout outs or just to say, how are you doing? That's what I want to know. Because we've been having a lot of people ask and request, hey, can we call? Can we call? And I'm like, you know what? Why not? So we're introducing that now, where we're going to be taking live calls from here on out throughout the year. With that said, I want to throw this in here while I'm thinking about it, because I just pulled it up right quickly, guys. Of course, March Madness. And I want to say, how many days did it just tell me on my little Duma Flotchy? If you are not a part of the bracket, we have 10 days, 11 hours, 9 minutes, and 19 seconds left before the March Madness begins. Now, and I'll turn this back, take this banner down from you. This one. Hold on, guys. Be right back. With that said, on March Madness, if you have not registered, whether it's for the women's bracket or the men's, or if you wanted to do both, all you got to do is scan this QR code right here. And I'm taking the banners down for you guys so you guys can do that. But with that said, it's real simple. It's easy. Just scan the QR code to play. Right now, the brackets are not available, but if you don't have an ESPN account or anything like that, this is a time you can scan, set up, and get ready. So when the brackets do become available on March the 16th, you can be a part of the competition. Now, if you win the women's bracket, there's a women's basket courtesy of Warren First 931 and all the surrounding community or this county. They have given me some stuff to put in this basket. It's like a spring basket, essentially. Like I know there's a lemon gift card in there and a lot of cute lemony things like for your kitchen and sets like that. Also, I'm going to put some more gift cards in there too. On top of that, if you do the men's bucket, if you do the men's bracket, you win a men's bucket. And in that men's bucket, it's everything a man's going to need to keep his car clean and things like that. Simple, easy, perfect. You know what I'm talking about. So again, if you want to scan this QR code, you can do that as well. Continuing on, let's see, where'd it go? Where did my stuff go? There it is. We do have a special guest. She just came in, so I'm just going to like get her on. Come on. Let's go, Penny. Let's go. There you go. Pull up a chair, boo. You've been busy. Come on in. Now it's the two blondes. Look at that. Yeah. Well, everybody knows, as everybody woke up Monday morning to hear the news about Sugar. And, you know, the rumor mill started essentially like, I can't believe it started within like 30 minutes to an hour. Really?
Yeah.
Are you closing? Are you moving? What's happening? What's going on? We love your store. Don't take our sweets away. Are you working from home? I heard everything that day. And
the phone call started at about 6:30 that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was planning on, we had dentist appointments that day.
Right.
And I was trying to get all the kids ready and get them out the door. And I was like, why is my phone blowing up?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I looked on Facebook and I was like, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm closing my store.
Yeah. So explain to everybody the future is looking bright for you guys.
Absolutely. We are super excited about what we are going to be able to offer, the things that are coming. We have a lot of big plans. We're going from, I think it's a little over 900 square foot right now to like 1,600 square foot. And then we also have a full basement that there's a lot of possibilities that we can do stuff with those. And we're hoping, that's not, our plans for that is not going to get kicked off probably until next year.
Yeah.
But we will be moving by the end of the month.
Yeah.
I mean, one way or the other, we will be moving.
Yeah.
So
April 1st.
We should be up and running by
This is not an April Fool's joke, by the way.
Not.
Can I just take that?
And we will definitely be out of the spot that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a lot to do between now and then because we have to completely rebuild out a kitchen. Because this was a house.
Yeah. So
the guts are there, but we have to go in and completely redo because everything, was took out because it was a boutique. So that is going to be an issue and fun and nerve-wracking all at the same time because this was not really a planned move at all. This was not on my radar.
Yeah.
And I was just scrolling through Facebook one Saturday and I seen that the Intrigue building was going to be up for lease and something told me jump on it.
Yeah.
And so I messaged her and I was like, look, I know it's going to be way out of my price range because commercial properties are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And so I just got to thinking, let's give it a shot. Let's go for a bigger space because there's been a lot of things that I've wanted to introduce that I just haven't had the space to do.
Right.
Because anybody that's been into the store knows that we are packed in there.
Always.
And so we don't have the room to add in the extra equipment, I guess you could say, for the things that we're wanting to do. Just a few things that we're going to do. We're going to vamp up our ice cream.
Okay.
So we're going to do, it's all hard scooped ice cream. We don't have any plans right now to do any soft serve, but that could possibly be in the future. We're not 100% sure on that yet. But we do serve, the name just left me.
Oh my God. It's okay. It's an ice cream?
Yes, it is Sunrise Dairy.
Okay.
So we serve Sunrise Dairy ice
Mhm.
cream. We'll have at least 6 flavors,
Okay.
possibly 8 flavors. And then we're going to do all the things. We're going to do sundaes. We're going to have toppings. We're going to have hopefully milkshakes.
So it's like ever so growing. And
Yes.
And speaking of growing, that doesn't mean you're stopping right now. Are we open for business?
We are open.
Yeah.
We are going to try to stay open completely through this transition because we are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday as of now.
Okay.
And that gives us the first of the week to hopefully move things in, but it's also
Mhm.
going to be one of those things that all the pieces have to fall
Yeah.
into place on the days that I want them to fall into
Yeah.
place for all that to work. So there might be a slight pause in business and we may have to close for like a week.
Yeah. Kind of similar to what Wendy's is doing. Like they were,
Yes.
to go only, and then they shut it down for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going to try to stay open as often as we can so there's no interruption in service because people want their sweets.
I know. And I'm going to say, if you, are you still taking I'm assuming to-go orders can be.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that is another exciting thing that we're wanting to implement at the new spot because we have never had the option of a parking lot
No.
that is
yeah.
just ours.
Yeah.
So we're going to have dedicated parking just for us. It's all along the side of the building. Plus there's a small lot behind the
There
building.
is.
And we're going to offer curbside whenever we move to the new place. So you can call in, place your order, you can pay over the phone, and then we'll bring it right out to your car.
That's awesome.
So that's really exciting
Yeah.
because everybody loves convenience.
Yes. And I mean, we don't like it as parents with kids that grab everything.
Absolutely.
You want to keep, if your kid is, I hate to say it this way, when your kid is contained in the chair.
Yep.
And you don't want to get out and you just pull up to Walmart or wherever to go. It's just a lot easier. Like, no, sweetie, no, we can't get out. No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
It's okay, mama. Okay, mama.
And that is the biggest thing. I want to cater to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that whenever I started this,
Yeah.
I had a business model in my head of things that I wanted to do. But then as a small business owner, I'm learning that I have to adjust to my customers.
Yeah.
So
You get it.
whatever their needs are is the need that I want to fulfill.
Yeah.
So convenience is a big one.
Yeah.
People like the convenience of having an easy parking spot, and
Yeah.
people really like the convenience of you bringing it out to their car.
Oh, 100%.
So we're also hoping to have some indoor and outdoor seating.
Okay.
That road is a little loud.
Yeah.
So I don't know if a lot of people want to sit outside, but hey, if it's pretty outside this summer and you just want to go sit and have your ice cream out on the porch, that'll be an option. Yeah. The big exciting thing that I am rolling out that is completely new to O Sugar is we are going to start doing dirty sodas.
Don't have a clue what that is unless it's got a little kick to it, is what I'm thinking of.
Essentially, it is, think of like similar to like what Sonic does. So you have a base.
Okay.
Sundrop, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Sprite, Orange Crush, lemonade. So you have a base, and then we will have different flavorings and different topping options to mix into your Coke. So we're starting with 5 basic flavors right now, and we're actually going to start offering those this week at the store.
Okay, to see what people like.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're introducing
trial and
this
error
week.
Soft open
With, I think I have 5 flavors that I'm starting with. And we can also like a build your own type of thing.
Yeah. A suicide.
Let's see how good my memory is to see. So we have the OG, which is Dr. Pepper, lime, coconut, and cream.
I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound tasty at all.
I know. I did not think that I would like.
Did you try
coconut and lime in a Dr. Pepper? But it's actually really good.
Really? I'm gonna have to try it. You're gonna have to make me a disbeliever or a believer.
It is like you're sitting on the beach.
Oh.
like it's a refreshing, like kick, like a summer kick.
Okay, because you've tried these.
Yes.
Because every good person that makes something, you
Yes.
got to try it.
Yes. And all of my girls will be trying them today.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that.
What time is that? I may come by and take
Yeah, you'll have
Give
to
me a
come down
swab.
and taste with us. And then we have a Coke base that's just, we're calling it the classic.
Okay.
And it is Coke, grenadine, cherry, vanilla, and sweet cream.
See, now I can see something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's your classic cherry Coke
The
vibes.
go-to.
Yes. And then we have the Blue Lagoon,
Okay.
which is a lemonade base
Okay.
and blue raspberry.
That's nice.
So, I mean,
Still good.
pretty basic Betty, but
Yeah.
good bones.
Yeah.
Then we're also gonna do a few energy drink options.
Okay.
So the first energy drink one that we're gonna roll out is called the Perky Peach.
Okay.
And it is peach Alani and then peach and coconut and sweet cream.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's really interesting.
And then I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, the Dreamsicle.
Okay.
Orange
That's a
Crush
classic.
and vanilla cream. Yeah.
It's another class. I mean, if you,
Yeah.
I was never a huge orange sickle fan or dreamsicle
Me
fan,
either.
but there are people in this community that
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
And I wouldn't see why not you wouldn't do
Yeah.
it. And is this kind of similar to like root beer floatish stuff?
Yes. And we're going to have our twist, which we can also, once we revamp up our ice cream, whenever it
Yeah.
starts getting a little warmer, we can 100% do floats. So that will be an option as well. But we're also going to have our version of a dirty soda of a root beer float.
Okay.
And it is going to have like marshmallow cream
Ooh.
and root beer and some vanilla and some heavy cream.
I can't wait.
So, yeah.
So is your goal, and I hate to compare, but in Murfreesboro, Nashville, there's all these bakery shops like Julia's Bakery.
Yeah.
Is like when you started this journey, did you think, man, when you went into the shops like that, you're like, man, I want to have something like this?
Yes.
Because I just
Yes.
feel like when you move into this new building,
Yeah.
like this is your Julia's Bakery,
Yes.
but the Oh Sugar Bakery.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm so excited because it's going to give me an opportunity to kind of spread my wings a little bit.
Mhm.
Because we had kind of gotten stagnant. I was kind of discouraged. We were running out of space. We're always on
Yeah.
top of each other
I
trying
know
to
how
do
that
stuff.
feels. Mhm.
And it's just so overwhelming. And there's so many things that I would see, so many trends and stuff like
Yeah.
that I'm like, man, I really want to do that
But
because I think it would do really well
Yeah.
here. And I have so many people sending me stuff daily. Do this. We want to see this. We wanted to see that.
yeah,
And it's so hard whenever you don't have
the space.
the space.
It's crazy how if you don't have the space, you can't do it. And everybody's saying the same thing. And I'm like,
yes.
I live out of my car, or work
Yeah.
out of my car. And I go, well, I can pop over there and do it at your place,
Yep.
and that's what I've been doing. But I think this is going to be great. I see so many different, because I know you've done like, I don't know what they were called, decorating parties on stuff.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be an even more like not just for adults, but for kids.
yes.
I mean, because there's girls and boys that love the baking aspect.
Yes.
And why not if they want to have a baking party?
Yes.
I mean, come on. It's
So
darn
that
cute.
is our goal of what we want to do with the basement.
Yeah. I think
I
it'd be great.
would like to transform the entire basement into not necessarily an event space.
Educational space.
Yes. A space that I can also have a small kitchen down there to where we can kind of work out of that area
Mm-hmm.
as we go. But I would like to have classes. I don't know if you've heard of like the Curious Kitchen.
Yeah.
And there's one in Chattanooga and places like that.
And
where
we
they
do,
have-
and we do some stuff at the Civics or
Yes.
Milliner Recreation Center where they do
Yes.
the cake baking classes and stuff like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
So essentially, I want to have this space that not only we can use to offer cake decorating classes and like our Galentine's event that was huge.
I know. We were out of town.
It literally, we had, I think, 47 spots between the 2 days, and we sold out in 3 hours.
Yep. Galentine's is the thing, man.
People want something to do in this
Mhm.
town.
They do. Whether that's baking, making perfumes. I just saw this morning, my friend sent me like places you can make perfumes,
Yes.
make your own lipstick, make your own like it. Somebody, I saw this other two they sent me yesterday. You can make your own cell phone covers. Like people like to make
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, Russell, shout out. But no, and that I just see, and I think and I have to say it's me and Penny's generation, us millennials. I'm not going to say how old we are exactly, but even though I know you went to somebody's 40th the other day,
I did.
we were there when they were setting up. Shout out to the triplets. We don't have to say their name.
No.
You know who you are.
Yep.
But now I'm glad you're caught up to my age. Just saying. But no, I just love how I can see our generation that has come back and has invested back into this town.
100%.
And we are making changes. It's like this is the new movers and shakers is our generation. And I just love it because I never once in a million years when I was on the radio station thought there would ever be a podcast, like this for Warren County, right? Never in a million years did I think we're going to have like our version of Julia's Bakery with Oak Sugar, right? Never in a million years did I think we would have a Kimmy's Tea Room, or there is so many different things that is going on in this community, and it's exciting.
Yes.
And I
never, 10 years ago, if you would have told me that I would be a small business owner, I would have called you crazy.
Same.
I was working for the Stinsons.
I was going to say
all of them.
Right. All of it. How did, again, talk about it. Like, when did they be like, what? I want to be my own boss.
I just started baking and piddling and things like that. And we had so many people that were like, hey, we want, it's right in the air that the custom cake started getting popular.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, oh, I want a custom cake. I don't want a Walmart cake.
Yeah.
And so it was so big. And I just wanted, I had a couple people come to me and was like, look, back then, 10 or 15 years ago, $100 was a lot of money. Like it was so expensive. And I was like, they're charging $100.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I can do that. Surely, it's just cake. Surely I could do it. So I started kind of dabbling in it, and I completely taught myself how to do everything.
Yeah.
Well, at the time I was also working for Jamie Stinson at Diamond Classics. And then I also helped Sean on the weekends. And then I also worked with David. So they were kind of along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
And they would let me do cakes for them and their families and experiment.
Yeah, like friends and family. It's how it starts. Yes.
And all of them were so supportive of me. And every one of them were like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Like, you need to start a business.
Yes.
You need a shop.
Like, why are you here? Yeah.
No.
Are you trying to fire me?
I was like, I cannot do this. I'm not a business owner. And they were like, Penny, you've got this. Like, you can do this.
Yeah.
We will help you along the way. We will give you all of the support information that you need. If you need us, we're here.
Yeah.
Well, then, years rolled by. I kind of dabbled in it in and out of my house. And then I had my children. I took a long break for 6-7 years. And then I decided to start it back up. One of my twins at the age of 2 was diagnosed with a very mild form of cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
So we had therapies 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can't have a 9-to-5.
Yeah.
It just can't happen. No employer is going to allow me to leave as much as I'm required to leave with a child that's in therapy.
And it's not just that too. It's like I understand we got really good work ethic.
Yes.
And it would not be right to the employer.
100%.
Like, I would feel like I'm doing you a disservice.
Yep.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
So then I was like, well, maybe I could get back into cakes and just take a few orders. Like, I'm going to start out really slow. That summer I was like, I'm going to do maybe one a week, if that. As soon as I announced that I was doing cakes again, like, people come out of the woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan was like, yeah, starting slow, huh? And I'm like,
yeah,
shut up. Leave me alone. I can do this. And he was like,
are you sure?
Are you sure? So I did that for a year. And it was just to the point, I had talked to the lady that was doing our taxes at the time, and she was like, is this a hobby? And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, I mean, I kind of would like to make it a job.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you need to make a decision. Either you go all in and do it on a larger scale so that you can make money,
Mm-hmm.
or you just have it as a hobby. And
Yeah.
that's fine too.
So you had to flip the coin.
And I was like, I think I want to do this.
Yeah.
And my husband was like, okay, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm not going to push it. God is going to be in control of this.
Preach.
If it is meant to happen, everything will fall into place.
And it did.
And everything fell into
The
place.
place fell. The space.
The space fell into my lap. We were having girls' night at the candle company.
Yeah.
Sarah Beth was one of my really good friends. And at the time she was like, hey, I know a space that's coming available. And I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, it's just right around the corner. You can go look at it. And I was like, okay. So we went around the corner and she was like, hey, they're leaving. Like, I know they're leaving. I've talked to Kathy. They're leaving. And I was like, okay. And so I contacted Kathy, and Kathy was like, yep, it's going to be available July 1st. And so I said, I want to look at it.
Yeah.
And I contacted the lady that had the business at the time. And she was like, look, we don't want to take this stuff back to Nashville. Like, I will give you a deal on everything from the front door to the back door. The tables, the chairs, the showcase, everything.
God love her.
And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't have a lot of money to spend. I have 3 small kids. I'm not putting my family in jeopardy because of a business.
Right.
And she was like, I'll make you an offer you can't resist. And she did. And so I went back to Ryan and I was like, look, this is what she's offering. And he was like, that's not real. That's not a real offer.
He thought you were joking.
Yeah. He was like, there's no way that she's going to give you all that for that price.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he was like,
take it.
Tell her where can we send her the money?
Wow. And, talking about your husband, I mean, having that support. I mean.
My poor husband, he deals with a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you got 3.
He is patient and he is so kind. And he has been with us through this journey, and he just shakes his head and just goes along with it.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And Joan that helps me, she was like, your husband has the patience of Job. I was like, yes, he does.
He does. Yeah. He was like that in high school.
Yes.
He was calm and patient.
Yes.
I love it. I think this is great, Penny. I cannot wait to see. I always say I'm like, if I had to compare my story, and I think you could be the same. If the tortoise and the hare, I'm always the tortoise. Like, I take each day for what it's worth. I don't take it for granted. And you just got to keep moving forward. And like you said, God, if it's meant to be, God will put you 100%. Where you need to be. And I know for as long as I've been in business for a little over a year now, the things that had the milestones that we've hit and haven't hit, there's been a lot of no's that no one knows about.
Yep.
But I don't like harp on those. And I know you don't either, because that's not what's going to make it.
Yeah.
It's what we're supposed to be doing. And so I wish you guys nothing but the best. I cannot wait for your grand opening. We will definitely be there. Y'all better be there too.
Yes.
For, I guess, would it be would it be called the grand opening the relocation ceremony? I don't know.
Yes.
Whatever ceremony party you have.
Big.
I can't wait.
We are going to be staying open once the weather kind of starts getting a little warmer and the days start getting a little longer. We do plan on staying open till probably about 9 on Friday and Saturday nights.
Not bad. Yeah.
So then that way everybody after your dinner can come and get ice cream or a sweet treat or, just to chill out. We're going to have Wi-Fi and we're going to have our dining room open. So if you want to come do any work there during the day, if you want to bring your family at night, we're also going to probably have like some happy hour specials for those after school times from like 3 to 5 for on our ice creams and our dirty sodas.
I like that.
Things like that, just to get families in.
Bring it back.
Yes, we're 100% family based. We love when people bring their children in there, and I just really want to make a space where everybody feels welcome.
Yeah.
Everybody, when they leave their family, our customers are our family.
Yeah.
Whenever I was out for my surgery, I could not believe the amount of people that have come out of this community and would contact me and send me cards, and supported us those last 2 weeks before. We had, record-breaking weeks just because people wanted to come and support our business to get us through that hump of us being closed.
Yeah, because it wasn't just the medical. You had back-to-back and crazy.
3 surgeries all in one. And it was a rough recovery, and I was very nervous because this year has been a really hard year. Mm-hmm. And I've always heard the wonderful Moody Stinson that I miss so dearly.
Yeah.
He always told me that any time during an election year will be your hardest year in business. He said that he can look back on his books and he can tell which years were election years because businesses are just hard. Yeah. People are scared to spend money. Yeah. They hold on to their money because they don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. And
so buckle up. That's next year.
Yes.
Or the next the next elections of stuff. Not the big one, but.
So this year, was really hard with this presidential election, and people were very scared. And across the board, I've heard from lots and lots of different types of businesses that everybody felt it.
Yeah.
So going into the surgery, I was really discouraged anyways, because I was just scared about the future of my business.
Yeah.
And whenever you put your heart and soul into something, and
you have to take off.
Your blood, sweat, and tears, you don't want something
Is it going to shut down? Is it going to stay?
Yes.
I know. That's why I'm always afraid to miss out.
Yes. And so we were so nervous because, we knew, I was hoping that I could only be out for 4 weeks, but my doctor was like, look, it's a minimum of 6. And I was like, I can't survive with 6 weeks. Like, we are a small business. That's how we pay our bills.
Yeah.
But it was just amazing. The community support that we got, if nothing else, it showed me that the community wanted us here.
Yeah. They want to keep you.
They loved us, that they love our products, that they support us.
Yeah.
And all of our customers are family.
Yeah.
And so when someone in my family says, hey, we love your ice cream and we want more ice cream, I'm going to find a way to get it to you.
Yeah.
If you.
Or a new way, or like, hey, can you figure out a new way to do something?
100%.
Well, you know what? Yes. Because this is just as much as your story as it is mine.
Yes.
100%. I get it.
I am not here without my customers.
Right.
My customers is what pays the bills on my business.
Yeah.
So I cater to them. If they tell me this week, Nidra Davenport, hello, ask for chocolate dipped key lime cheesecake.
Okay.
It is on the menu this week.
What?
So if you ask, I will try to find a way to make you whatever you want, because I'm always looking for new ideas. Mm-hmm. So when people send me stuff and tag me, they're like, hey, do you think you could make this? And I'm like, hey, we'll try.
I love it.
Because I want to be there for you. If you want me, it might fail miserably, and I'm sorry if it does, but
at least you tried.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah. I rather fail. I always say this. I rather fail a million times to get that one.
Yes.
Just that one.
Yes.
And then, but that's what I always say when I go to these functions, and I'm like, I'm sorry if you can't hear us. I didn't know we were going to be in a big cow barn.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a thing. It's trial and error. You never learn, and you can never grow if you don't try.
100%.
And so that's all, again, that's our philosophy. I think of our whole our generation grew up on. But anything else before I let you go? Because I know you're busy.
I don't think so. Oh, it's at 410 North Chancery Street in the old Intrigue building.
If you don't know where that's at.
Yes.
Next to, what's that place that's next to the finance place?
Yes.
So you got Mad Cow. I can help out that way. You got Mad Cow, the finance, and you got Oh Sugar coming.
Yes.
I love it.
And you'll turn in, there's 2 spots that you can turn in, but the easiest one is closer to the check cashing finance place. And then you can park right up to the building. You can drive down a little further. back behind the building, and there's all kinds of parking back there.
I can't wait to see. This is just the beginning of that spot growing, because a part of me sees like you building on, taking away, fixing. So if you want to see this community continue to grow, you have to support, mom and pop businesses 100%. Like us. But with that said, we are going to take a quick little break and then come back. We're going to talk about more things happening in the Warren County community. But remember, keep it first.
We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger for lunch or dinner. Get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Of course, we got all my friends that helped me out here this morning. We're either sick or somewhere else. So shout out to my boy Brian. I hope you get to feeling better soon. And I want to say shout out to Melanie Krim as this morning, as the wee hours of the morning, I should say, they went to they're on their way to Gatlinburg, I believe, for shout out to the beta guys and gals because they're up there to do their thing. But with that said, I will like to let everybody know as it's fruitioning. I've been talking on and off with Lauren. She's one of these ISHA representatives that's up there on the mountain, and I finally nailed down a date because I've just been so busy the past couple of weekends. I haven't been able to get up there. And so before they can come on the show, I have to go and visit. And that's why I haven't had them on just yet. So this Saturday, I do plan on visiting Isha and them up on the mountain up on Harrison Ferry. And then once we get that going, I'm hoping after sitting with them up there and talking with them that we can get some representatives on as well and start, talking more about what Isha is and breaking it down, because a week from tomorrow, we will have our part 2 series of our Isha breakdown. And we're going to be calling next week's episode a private club, or is it a nonprofit? We found some more things that were interesting and intriguing that I would like the Isha community to answer and to find out. But again, you have to tune in for that. So next Friday, tune in live as me, Vanessa, and Brian once again get together and talk about all things Isha for that hour segment. So mark your calendar for that. A shout out to Kevel and the gang, Kevel Sheath and the gang at the cafe at Tree City Inn, as they are they're excited to carry the Berry-licious Bites. It's a delicious individual cobblers. You can choose from blackberry, cherry, or peach. It's the perfect sweet treat to pair with your coffee in the morning. So don't miss out and stop by and grab one today. And they look so good, guys, just in time. Also, I want to do a shout out to our Pioneerettes and the Pioneerettes, the Special Games Area 9 folks, the McMinnville or the Warren County basketball team, and then, of course, Coach Page and them with the Boyd Broncos. As if you have not seen last week's Pioneer Playbook and you want to get more in depth on what's going on in their sport, make sure you look at that. I did share the post with the link that goes straight to the video if you want to watch that. They were with us this past Saturday. But one thing that the Pioneerettes and Penny and them were talking about is this, the dance clinic that they have. And this is grades K through 11th. So it says, let's dance and run the world with the Pioneerettes, grades K through 11. The Pioneerette Dance Clinic is going to be held at the Warren County High School Gym from March the 10th through the 13th. It's going to be 3:15 to 5:45 on Monday and on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, it's going to be 3:15 to 6:30 on that Thursday next week. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the dance clinic is going to be from 3:15 to 5:45. And then on Thursday, it's going to be till 6:30 at night. Concessions will be sold daily and pizzas will be on Thursday. $25 includes your official clinic t-shirt. So if you got any dancers out there that want to wiggle and jiggle and get it going, make sure you sign them up, especially at such a young age, trying to find their niche. What are they? Are they a dancer? Are they an athlete? Are you into arts? Or what is it? Is it arts, academic? What could it be? Also, a shout out to the McMinnville Parks and Recreation, as the beginners pickleball clinic is going to be available on Monday evenings starting on March the 10th, and it's going to go all through April the 28th, and that's going to be from 5:15 in the afternoon till 6:30 at night. This is a free clinic from the Milner Recreation Center. Admission prices, and then of course it's free to Milner Recreation members, but there is a fee if you're a non-member. Now, it says you may have heard of the pickleball frenzy going on, but But have you thought of how do I play pickleball? So good news, they're planning to teach you starting on March the 10th. And it's all going to be on Monday evenings until April the 28th. And learn the ins and outs of pickleball and get to dinking on your friends, whatever that means. I got to look into that. We shared this post the other day. It says, alert, a spike in overdose has been detected in our community over the past 3 days. Check your loved ones, never use alone. And of course, today marks, let me go to this message because I got it sent to me today. Oh, I'm like, it's okay. You're going to have that now. That was Penny just coming back and getting her purse. Hello, Tina. Good morning, our coffee. Is it going to let me go to it? Oh, it's not. Hold on. I got to go to my other one this morning. Apologies. Let's see. I got to go to my messages. Yes. If I can. I don't think it's going to let me. No, hold on. I guess I'm going to go here. But I did get a message from one of our listeners on the show this morning because March 6th does mark a national holiday, if you want to call it a holiday. Okay. So today is International Black Balloon Day. This is to bring awareness to the fentanyl overdoses. And this is what I was reading on here about because Nick Boreas was putting on this as well. But I want to say, was it a year ago? Yeah. A year ago on May the 6th, Jason Armstrong Jr. died from a fentanyl methanol overdose. And he was only 29 years old, guys. And so many people do this, not just with fentanyl, but other things as well. But March 6th has become a national and international event, bringing awareness to accidental overdoses, whether it's prescribed, not prescribed, opioids, alcohol, heroin, fentanyl, etc. So send off a black balloon in memory of someone you lost, maybe because of this. And if we can help at least one person from death today, then we are on the right side or the right path. So again, a shout out to Jeannie King this morning. She sent that this morning, and I told her again, sorry for your loss. I remember when this happened. It was so sad. So sad. But my thoughts and prayers are with anybody that has ever been affected by any type of overdose. It's not a fun thing to have. But with that said, continuing on, I did post this the other day of the TSSAA did a legislative council met, and they adds provision for academic transfers in schools. Now, they changed some of the rules the other day that may changes made to the transfer rule and the residential rule or residence rule. And this happened on March the 3rd. So if you don't completely understand, or you do understand and you want to put your thoughts on, you can call me this morning and we can talk about it. But with that said, the TSSAA Legislative Council met on Monday the 3rd at the office building in Hermitage to discuss the potential changes to the transfer rule and the residence rule. In addition to Article 2, Section 13 regarding eligible transfer students was approved by the council. The addition states the following. The first time the student transfers to another school due to a significant academic, social, emotional, environmental, or mental health need, the sending school's administration must attest that the move is not for athletic or disciplinary reasons. Okay? And the following changes was made to the resident rule. No athlete or no athletic eligibility for an international student who has completed the secondary school requirements in his or her county or country of the origin. The council did discuss other possible options, but they have tabled any further actions of the residency rule until the April meeting. So next month they're going to talk. But if you want the full summary of the meeting, it can be found on the link of this article. And we did share that on our Facebook post and Instagram post. So if you are potentially moving here and you want to know everything, just read that when it comes to that. So if you are invested, if your child has any dealings with the TSSAA and the rules on moving, the comings and goings, there you go with that. But we did share that to our Facebook page. Of course, our boy Brian, not feeling so good. He did make a couple of posts from where he was at yesterday. He was talking about Lent and the importance of that and the upcoming things that was happening here in the community for Lent. Another thing happening is the bake sale and car wash, and this is for the local youth ministries here at the Lithophytes of Christ. Did I say that right? I'm so sorry if I did not. But they're having a bake sale and car wash on Friday, April the 18th, which is a Good Friday. And it's going to be from 12 to 4 p.m. at the AutoZone on North Chancery Street here in McMinnville. Now, the car wash tickets are a $10 donation, for two or each, or you can get two for $15. Baked good prices are as marked. There's cash, checks, Cash App, Venmo are accepted. Now, if you want any more information about this event, you can contact Robert at 936-661-8043 or Kay at 936-668-6322. Let's see. When is this event? Okay. So join us at the Black History Museum fundraiser. The event venue is going to be at the First Presbyterian Church Fellowship Hall, located at 203 West Main Street, McMinnville. Parking is in the rear. This is going to be on March the 15th for everybody interested in joining for the Black History Museum fundraiser. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come and support our Black History Museum fundraiser while enjoying a delicious meal and fun activities. The menu is going to be chicken wings, baked beans, macaroni and cheese. The cost is $12 per plate. Extras are going to be pie per slice, $2. Bottled water, sodas, $2. There's going to be a fun activity, a cakewalk. You get to win a prize or win some pie. All proceeds are going to go towards preserving and supporting our Black History Museum. Come hungry and bring your friends and family for a great cause. For more information, call them at 931-212-6609, and you can visit them on www.bhmwc.org. Another fun thing I shared yesterday, which I don't know how he got into this or what, but Robin Clark, which is our Warren County's jiu-jitsu instructor here in town, and he got an Uber driver yesterday that had Tourette's. And it said a jiu-jitsu instructor versus an Uber driver with Tourette's. And it is funny, and I don't know. You just see him jumping and doing these moves, and it's like, okay, don't hurt her. Do not hurt her. Also, too, as we continue on with things, and I'm going to do one more quick break before we have to go. When I come back, we're going to talk about the Chris Stafford, our District Attorney General for the 31st Judicial District, released the press release yesterday for the tragic accident that happened to our very own Miss Phyllis Prater, formerly known also as Byers, as her maiden name, depending on how you know her. But that event happened back in October on the 24th. And they did release that press release, and we will go over that today and read it in case you haven't seen it yet or heard about it. But if you want to read about it, you can go on there as well. But real quickly, we do have to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. So keep it first, guys?
It's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
As we are back here live at the Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli Studios, I'm your host of Warren First 931, Kelly Walker Slaughter here. Currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at, did it change? Just a little bit. It's still 37 degrees. Today's high, remember guys, is going to be 48. And as you can see, the sun is coming out. So I'm excited about that. Don't forget too, we just introduced this. If you want to be heard on the live show, we are taking phone calls. You give me a call at 931-369-3050. Whether that's a concern you have on your mind or you just want to ask me a question, I'll try to answer it the best I can. And if I don't know the answer, I will write it down and call you back. If you have a birthday you want to give a shout out to, you can call me as well. But with that said, we did release, or our district attorney general's office did the press release, and they had a huge outline of the findings of the office investigation into the series of the violent felony crime that was conducted that led to the tragic death of our beloved community member, Miss Phyllis Prater, formerly Byers, on October the 24th, 2024. And so there's so many, as I'm trying to pull it up here for you guys. And I'm going to go through it, but this press release that they did, it's going to help. It says, serves as a notice to the public that my office has concluded its investigation and all the potential and actual criminal actions that ultimately resulted in the felonious victimization of approximately 17 citizens of Rutherford County and Warren counties on this tragic day. And going into it, and talked about I don't know what that is. Sorry, just got a notification. Somebody's trying to call. On October the 24th, just prior to 3:23 a.m., Brandon Thomas James began a prolonged and deadly felonious violent crime spree that began in Murfreesboro, and it ended up tragically in Warren County at the intersection of the Nashville Highway and Castle Street on October the 24th. At 3:23 a.m., the Murfreesboro Police Department responded to Brandon James, address located at Warrior Drive, Murfreesboro. Due to an emergency call regarding shots fired in the vicinity resulting in a property damage, the call to dispatch also included a statement from the caller that indicated that a female was likely a victim of an aggravated assault or an attempted murder during the shooting by James, nearby and outside his residence in Rutherford County. Shortly thereafter, at 3:55 a.m., Murfreesboro Police Department was dispatched by a nearby commercial location on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. It was an aggravated robbery and carjacking that had just taken place in the parking lot area of the location. Specifically, James pulled his semi-automatic handgun on another victim. This is victim number 5 in Rutherford County at the location, subsequently stole the victim's vehicle, or I should say pickup truck, and then that's when James started to travel from South Church Street, Murfreesboro location, and ended up driving into the McMinnville, Warren County, Tennessee, approximately 2 hours after his crime spree in Rutherford. And because there's just a lot. At 5:54 that morning, Officer Zachary Little of the McMinnville Police Department was dispatched to a gas station. Come on. Are you not going to move for me? It's not. Okay. Was dispatched to a gas station located on Beersheba Highway in McMinnville for a complaint for a recent aggravated robbery and carjacking at that location. Upon further investigation, it was determined that James pulled into the gas station parking lot while still driving the stolen pickup truck from Rutherford County, and then James then parked the stolen pickup truck almost completely outside of camera range on the side of the gas station and then moments later, James relocated the stolen pickup truck. It's a mess, guys. But ultimately, we all know what happened. And it's not what anybody wants to know or hear, but that's when Miss Prater got hurt, just doing what she always does. And I know that this is it's ripping up a Band-Aid and it's opening old wounds. But unfortunately, when somebody dies naturally, I'm not saying that I'm 100% like there's closure there, but there's more closure. But when somebody dies from a gunshot wound, a car wreck, like this, it's really hard to find a sense of closure. And I believe there's really never going to be a right answer to when it comes to this situation or situations similar to this. And just like everybody, my thoughts and my prayers go out to the Byers and the Praters family. As when this comes open, it just, you re-grieve. It happens. And I wish them nothing but a sense of try to find some peace. But if there's more to this story, it's going to come out. Everything comes out in the wash. But my heart goes out to Gary Prater because he lost his wife, he lost his partner, he lost his business partner, his right hand, he lost his best friend, he lost all these things. And what we need to do as a community right now is to send good vibes up to them, pray for them, because it's not easy losing a loved one. I mean, we have lost so many people since September and October just randomly. And a lot of movers and shakers in this community that are no longer with us, and people that we've lost this year. We are not guaranteed tomorrow, so we need to utilize our day around the sun when we can. It's what I do. Speaking of that, to try to end on a high note. Coming up in just a few minutes as we get done here, we will be going live again. I'm going to, thanks to Bobby Kirby and them, today they're doing an open house with their condos. And so I'm going to end the sesh here, but stay tuned and make sure you are at least, you're liking us, you're subscribing us, you're following us on any of our socials, because when you do that, you're going to see when we go live. So we're going to be going live again with the Kirbys and them and checking out their condos. I'm very curious to see what they look like inside. I know as well as all you are. And if there's any questions you guys want me to ask them, please text me and let me know, as we will be going live here in just a few minutes, about 10 minutes or so. We're going to just be packing up here and I'll be moving over there. But I have to go, because I just realized what time it is. I wanted to already be done by now, but it's all right. That's why I started the show early. And if you like me doing my show this earlier than later, let me know. Send me some notes. But other than that, take care, guys. God bless Warren County. God bless you that watched the show today. God bless everybody that has been listening on the show. Jessica, what time will what be? If you're asking about over there, roughly around 10:05, I'm going to go live over there and do a tour with the Kirbys. So of the condos. So I want to say around that time. So just make sure you get notified. I'll make sure I get back on. But I do got to go. Take care. God bless. Love each and every one of you. And remember, Warren County,